Right, hello and welcome to the latest video from BTucker Videos, and today I am at Leicester, currently standing on platform 4. So today here at Leicester we'll be seeing services from East Midlands Railway and cross country. The units we saw in the first clip of the video were a double carrying of cross country class 170s, 170 115 at the front, and behind it at the rear was 17522, which were on the 0949 arrival from Birmingham New Street, with the service that terminated here at Leicester. This is my second time filming here at Leicester. The first time was just after Christmas 2017, so nearly 2 years ago now. So I thought it's long overdue for a return here to Leicester. As it's a station I had wanted to come back to for a little while. So here I am back here at Leicester. Last time it was like a mid-afternoon / early evening session, just after Christmas. So today it's like a morning session, which hopefully might be a bit different. Who knows? So without further ado, let's get started, shall we? Let's get started here at Leicester. Enjoy all. Right, coming in now is the 10:05 East Midlands Railway service to Sheffield. Formed of a 222 Meridian is unit 222003. I think this service would be the one that would be the fast one, calling it just Derby, Chesterfield and Sheffield upon its departure. Getting ready to depart 222 Series 03, which is on the 10:05 to Sheffield. Coming in here on platform 3 is a 10:03 service southbound to London St Pancras, with a service that has come from Sheffield. Off goes the northbound service towards Sheffield, the 7-carriage Meridian. Here is a 5-carriage Meridian heading southbound, 222016, heading southbound the 10:03 to London St Pancras. Right, departing out now is 222016, which is on the slightly delayed 10:03 departure for London St Pancras, originating Sheffield, departing about 5 minutes late. Triple 2016 heading to London St Pancras. That service will be calling at London St Pancras only. Right, next up is a Freightliner movement heading from Lawley Street to Felixstowe North. (66,571). Also coming in here on platform 3 is the 10:13 East Midlands Railway service for London St Pancras. It's a HST service. I believe that's coming from Leeds. (66,571) it was the engine at the front of this freight service. It is now come emptying up with not much freight on it towards the rear. 43043 is the locomotive at the front of this HST service southbound towards St Pancras. The freight is just finishing here with the last of the empty bases. Right, departing out now will be the 10:13 service to London St Pancras. Coming in here is a cross-country service to Stansted Airport. That'll be the 10:18 departure. 17521. 43043, the HST power car out the front of the service. Some great flags there. This is a southbound service originating from Leeds. (43054), the power car at the rear of this service, and that HST service will now be calling at Market Harborough and London St Pancras. For Market Harborough, you would need to board or alight from alight at Market Harborough from the front 5 coaches of the 8 coaches on that service. Right, departing platform 1, 17522 and 17115. They are on the 10:18 service to Birmingham New Street, starting here. Platform 1 is usually where we're terminating cross-country services from Birmingham New Street. Head into where they terminate at. Also looking like it's about to depart 17521, which is on the other 10:18 cross-country service. This one is heading towards Stansted Airport, originating Birmingham New Street. 17521. Heading to Peterborough and Cambridge.
London St Pancras. Calling it London St Pancras only. This train is formed of 7 coaches.
Also coming in down the line, I can see a terminating service from Lincoln Central coming in, which will be heading in onto platform 4. I think scheduled arrival is 10:23, but in practice it's normally like about 10:19, 10:20 or something. But it's like
the next train to arrive at platform
like 3 or 4 minutes before its scheduled arrival time. Where in practice, it actually arrives in
Loughborough, Beeston, and Nottingham.
Like 10:20 now when it's just coming into a platform. This one will be on the 10:26 service heading back to Lincoln Central. It is an East Midlands Railway Class 158 unit. It's 158857 forming this service today. As you can see, just heading in on platform 4. It will be stopping like towards where the steps are, heading towards the main entrance and exit of Leicester station. It's stopping down that end of the platform rather than midway up or down this end. Right, coming in now on platform 2 in the new East Midlands Railway livery is a 10:24 service to Nottingham, which will be calling at Loughborough, Beeston and Nottingham. 222-104, I believe the unit on this service is. With 222-1s are only four carriage meridians. Yeah, 220-104, the unit on this service today. Heading to Nottingham. Right, coming in now is a 10:25 service to London St Pancras, which will be calling at London St Pancras only. This unit's 222-002. Right, departing out is 158857, which is on the 10:26 departure, East Midlands Railway departure for Lincoln Central. Also departing out 222-104 on the slightly delayed 10:24 service to Nottingham. The Nottingham service is Loughborough, Beeston and Nottingham, all of which are also stops for the East Midlands Railway service to Lincoln Central, although the Lincoln Central service will also be calling at Syston, Sileby and Barrow-upon-Soar before it reaches Loughborough, and it will also be stopping at East Midlands Parkway as well, between Loughborough and Beeston. Then we'll be calling at Beeston, Nottingham and stations to Lincoln Central. Looking like it's getting ready to depart. It's a 10:25 service to London St Pancras, which I think is running fast to London St Pancras. Yes, departing about 3 minutes late. It is formed of units 222-002. Right, passing through is a freight service, also to Felixstowe North, led by 66721. Right, coming in now on platform 1 is a 10:35 East Midlands Railway service to Sheffield, which will be calling at Loughborough, East Midlands Parkway, Long Eaton, Derby, Chesterfield and Sheffield, and the service is formed of the Meridian unit 222017. Like most services along the Midland Main line are formed of Meridian units. At least all of those that we can't come up to Leicester or on the Corby Spur after Kettering. Most of them are formed of 222 Meridians, although the fast Nottingham services are formed of HST services. Like basic pattern, 5 trains an hour north from St Pancras along the Midland Main line. The intercity services, like the slow Sheffield and the fast Sheffield services, are formed of 222 Meridians. The slower Nottingham service, which calls at more stations, is a Meridian service, but the faster Nottingham service is a HST service, while the Corby services are also formed of 222 Meridians, although apparently there are plans for the Corby services to be run using electric class 360 units in the future. They still would need to do some electrification works along the Midland Main line towards Corby if that were to happen, as the Midland Main line is currently unelectrified for these services. Parts of the Midland Main line are already electrified because Thameslink runs services along the southern portion of the Midland Main line. I think they only go as far north as Bedford. Like some services towards Luton, some other services towards Bedford. Can't remember which is further north, but they do run Thameslink services, like towards Luton and Bedford. Thameslink, which shares a track with East Midlands Railway along the Midland Main line. But for electrification works with the class 360s, apparently towards Corby, there'll need to be further electrification works. Right, coming in now onto platform 3. This is the 10:39 departure for London St Pancras, originating Nottingham. The unit 222008 is a Meridian service from Nottingham, therefore it is a stopping service. Like calling at stations like Market Hardware, where it is served by the HST services. But I think Market Hardware, just seeing on the board over there, Kettering, Wellingborough, Bedford, Luton Airport Parkway and St Pancras International, the stations served by this service. So as you can see, like Wellingborough, Kettering, Bedford and Luton Airport Parkway are additional stops, are additional stations that will be served by a slower Nottingham service compared to a faster one. Right, departing out now is a 10:39 service to London St Pancras, which will be calling at Market Harborough, Kettering, Wellingborough, I think Wellingborough then Kettering, Bedford. No, I think it's Kettering first. Market Harborough, Kettering, Wellingborough, Bedford, Luton Airport Parkway, and London St Pancras. 222008 on that service. Right, coming in now is the 10:43 East Midlands Railway service towards Nottingham.
40 seconds before departure. Please allow plenty of time for
This is
boarding
the
your train.
fast Nottingham service because it's the HST set. Well, one of East Midlands Railway's HST sets. 43082, the power car at the front of this service. The power car at the rear, I will have to get upon its departure. Right, departing now is the 10:43 service towards Nottingham. 43082, the HST power car at the front of this service. Just coming in on the other side is a cross-country turbo star, which is on the 10:48 to Birmingham New Street, originating Stansted Airport. 43049, the power car at the rear of the service. So 43082 and 43049, the power cars on that HST service today. Down there on platform 3 is a cross-country turbo star, which is on a service from Stansted Airport to Birmingham New Street. Upon its departure from here at Leicester, it will be calling at Nuneaton, Coleshill Parkway and Birmingham New Street. This service would have come up via Cambridge and Peterborough. Departing out of Fulham standing is 17637, which is on the slightly delayed now 10:48 service to Birmingham New Street, originating Stansted Airport. Right, coming in now about 6 minutes late is a 10:50 arrival from Birmingham New Street. 170-106, which will be following the 11:18 service back to Birmingham New Street. That service will be calling at Hinckley, Nardborough, Nuneaton, Coleshill Parkway, Water Orton and Birmingham New Street. It's Nardborough then Hinckley. Coming in now is the 11:05 East Midlands Railway service to Sheffield, which originated from St Pancras, from London St Pancras. 222006. Here we are, 22206 on the service to Leicester. This is the fast service calling at Derby, Chesterfield and Sheffield only. Right, departing out now is 222006, which is on the slightly delayed 11:05 to Sheffield. Calling at Derby, Chesterfield and Sheffield. Only departing out like 2 minutes late or so. So not too bad. And only 2 minutes late departing out. Right, coming in now on platform 3 is the delayed 11:03 service to London St Pancras. The St Pancras service originated from Sheffield. The unit on this service says London St Pancras 222-013. The 11:03 delayed service to St Pancras. Right, departing out 222-013, heading to London St Pancras. This is the 11:03 departure and it's departing 10 minutes late. That service is from Sheffield and is now running non-stop to London St Pancras. Right, coming in now on platform 3 is the 11:13 departure for London St Pancras. It's a HST service from Nottingham. This would be the HST service that would have brought me in from St Pancras earlier today. It was the 08:34 off St Pancras this morning, which would have brought me in. They got in here about 09:43, so it was a great journey up on that one. Coming in here is 175-3. This one, thanks to Mr. Driver, 175-3, along with 175-20. These cross-country turbos are on the 11:18 departure for Stansted Airport. Here on platform 2. In on platform 3 on the other side, you'll see the HST power car 43083 on the East Midlands Railway HST service to London St Pancras, which will be on, well, I would say will be on. It was on my service heading up from St Pancras earlier, northbound. It's now on its southbound return journey. Right, both trains are now ready to depart on the 11:18 to Stansted Airport, which is heading out first, 175-3 and 175-20, heading via Peterborough and Cambridge. 43083, the power car, now at the front, heading southbound. This is on the southbound East Midlands Railway service to St Pancras International. Also heading out is 170-106, which is on the 11:19 departure for. There is also an 11:18 departure. 43066 on the rear of the HST. So the HST is 43083 and 43066. That cross-country turbo 170-106 is on the stopping service to Birmingham New Street. So, and the other cross-country service of the turbos, 170-523 and 170-520, they were on the service to Stansted Airport, and I think come in is a terminating service from Lincoln Central. I don't know. I'm not sure if Lincoln Central is just called Lincoln now, or if it retains its name of Lincoln Central. I think I checked on about Lincoln because Lincoln Central, because I think it's a station that probably I'm going to visit at some point, and apparently it's just called Lincoln now, but I don't know that for certain. Until I do know for certain, I'm just going to call it Lincoln Central. I think the train operating companies would calling Lincoln Central rather than just Lincoln. I think Network Rail or National Rail or something. I think National Rail is just calling it Lincoln rather than Lincoln Central. Anyway, that's all gone. The pairing of cross-country 170s to Stansted Airport, the 170 to Birmingham, the cross-country HST, the Lincoln Central service over there, 156405 I think it is. I will head over to platform 4 to see it depart. Right, coming in now on platform 3 is the 1125 service to London St Pancras only, which is formed of a double pairing of class 222 meridians. 222-010, the unit at the front of this service. And 222-103 at the rear. So a 5-carriage unit 010 at the front, 4-carriage unit 103 at the rear.
It's for London only.
Right, departing out here 156405. Which is on the 1126 departure for Lincoln Central. I think also about to depart from platform 3. Yeah, it is departing the 1125 to London St Pancras. This St Pancras service is formed of 222-010 and 222-103 for 9 carriages in total. Right, coming in now is the 1124 service to Nottingham.
Derby, Chesterfield and Sheffield. This train is formed of 5 coaches.
This is 222-023 on this service to Nottingham. 222-023, the 1124 to Nottingham, running a few minutes late. Heading over onto platform 1 shortly will be the 1135 service to Sheffield, which will be the stopping service. Stopping at Loughborough, East Midlands Parkway, Long Eaton, Derby, Chesterfield, Sheffield.
Please keep your luggage with you at all times.
Oh, this one's to Nottingham here. 222-023.
Please speak to a member of our
Loughborough,
team or a police.
Beeston and Nottingham.
Please take.
Right, departing out now is 222-023, which is on The delayed 11:24 departure for Nottingham. Triple 2023. Calling now at Loughborough, Beeston and Nottingham.
Please keep your personal belongings with you at all times.
Right, we've now got two trains coming in. Here in platform 1 is a slightly delayed 11:35 service to Sheffield, which would be calling at Loughborough, East Midlands Parkway, Long Eaton, Derby, Chesterfield and Sheffield. Units 222018 is the unit on this service. Meanwhile, heading in on platform 3 is the 11:39 service southbound to London St Pancras, which is another 5-carriage 222 Meridian. Triple 2022, so nearly all the 2s. Triple 2022 heading south to St Pancras. This is the main stopping service south of Leicester, which is from Nottingham, calling it like Market Harbour, Wellingborough, Kettering, like Bedford and Luton Airport Parkway. Meanwhile, this is a stopping service to Sheffield. This Sheffield service is now ready to depart. The train guard is now getting the doors shut. And any moment this will depart out to Sheffield. Triple 2018 heading to Sheffield. This is a Loughborough, East Midlands Parkway. After East Midlands Parkway is Long Eaton, followed by the standard stops by the fast service as well. Derby, Chesterfield and Sheffield. That one's departed out. Triple 2018. Triple 2022 is about to depart itself. Southbound to London St Pancras, 11:39 departure. Lights are off, so doors are shut. And apart from in the middle, which is presumably where the train guard is, or making complete sure with the station staff. And now it is departing out. Triple 2022, calling at Market Harbour, Kettering, Wellingborough. Yeah, Market Harbour, Kettering, Wellingborough, Bedford, Luton Airport Parkway, and London St Pancras, originating Nottingham. Departing like 2 minutes late, so like 2 minutes isn't that much at the end of the day. Right, passing through now, platform 2 is another freight service. Not quite sure where this one's heading to. This is another Freightliner 66. 66415. not quite sure what that freight service led by the Freightliner 66415 is actually doing.
Please note the service is only performed on 2 coaches this morning. Should you wish to travel on a less frequented service, you may go over to platform number 1 and use the 1218 service around.
Right, we've now got 2 services coming in. Coming in, platform 2 is a delayed 11:43 service to Nottingham, is a HST service. Meanwhile, on platform 3 is the 11:48 cross-country service to Birmingham New Street. This service to Birmingham New Street is formed of 170 113. And is already quite busy, and there's a massive crowd on the platform. 43046 is the HST power car at the front of this service to Nottingham. This one from St Pancras. Right, departing out now is a delayed 11:43 departure for Nottingham, formed of a cross country. Well, why am I saying cross country? Or was I going to say cross country HST? Is an East Midlands Railway HST service to Nottingham, departing 8 minutes late. 43046, the power car at the front of this service. This service now fast to East Midlands Parkway and Nottingham. (43048), the power car at the rear of the service. So 43046 and 43048. The HST power cars on this service today, and departing out there 170 113 for Birmingham New Street. So as they both depart out, I'm going to end my video from Leicester here. If you have liked what you've seen here at Leicester, then please do like and subscribe. Please leave any comments below, because I'll get back to them as and when I can. And any recommendations are welcome, so please do leave them in the comments section below. If you have any recommendations for stations to film at, or for any other types of videos to film at, and any different types of series other than the Wandering series. This one is Wandering series 5, episode 14, I think it is.
See it, say it, sorted.
But anyway, yeah. Thank you guys for watching my video from Leicester. Leicester, of course, has been a fantastic station to film at. You've got lots of different stuff coming through, like all the lots of 222 meridians, like a couple of HST sets, like with cross-country turbos. We've had a 158 and a 156 as well on the Lincoln services, and we've also had a couple of freight services as well. So lots of great variety to film here. My next station will, my next video will and station, but it'll be for Wandering Series S5 Series 5 episode 14 or 15, which will be from Loughborough. So please do check out my video from Loughborough once it's been released. In the meantime, thank you guys for watching my video from Leicester. See you all at Loughborough. Cheerio.